A great afternoon. Oh my goodness. Now we know not a lot is going to happen being it's a weekend, but I wanted to ask the cards, what's the next step when it comes to Trump and the Epstein stuff? Well, I pulled one of the film noir cards. What I got was Gilda. Put the blame on me, boys. Put the blame on me. Put the blame on Mame, I think it was. Put the blame on Mame, boys. Anyway, so, she sings that really sexy number. And all the guys fell in love with Gilda at that point. She had kind of a rough time of it, though, Rita Hayworth. She was actually gypsy. Did you know that? Rita Hayworth is gypsy. But she had a number of marriages because they married Gilda, but they woke up with Rita Hayworth. She was nothing like Gilda. But anyway, how this relates to Trumpenstein. The movie's about, and I had to look this up, I've seen it before, but I couldn't remember all the aspects of it. It's a casino owner, and this guy comes in, he's caught cheating at blackjack, and so he makes a deal with the owner to work there and uncover cheats. So they build this unholy alliance because both of them are corrupt. Okay, so you see where this is going. They're both corrupt. And now the guy that is now working for the casino used to date Gilda. Okay? And the casino guy had married Gilda. Now, in the end, the casino owner that was closer to Gilda now wound up dead. And so Gilda goes off with the other guy, hand in hand, and they walk off into the sunset. So you see how this plays out. We've got Ghislaine and Epstein. Epstein winds up dead, and now Trumpenstein is trying to give her a pardon and have her walk off into the sunset. So she doesn't, spill the beans on him and his corruption. So I thought that was kind of interesting the way that played out. But he's getting a lot of backlash about this potential pardon for Ghislaine. So I want to pull the cards and see how is that working out. I think he's just caused himself more trouble in doing this. Just keep your mouth shut on me, and he gave her a box of stuff. They gave her a box of stuff to take in. I want you to implement all the Democrats, okay? And you keep me and these people out of it. I think that's what's going on behind the scenes. So what's going to happen with this? Nobody's happy that he's giving her a potential pardon. So the first thing out, this is what's underneath of it all. The readings about what's being offered. Okay? And we know he's looking at offering her a pardon. Get out of jail free card. Okay? The energy coming into it, charging forward, club in hand. What's going on today? The new cup is being offered. The challenge is the message about the action. The outcome in this has caused a lot more disruption. Okay? More fights, more problems. And the outside influences, guess what? The manipulation, and right under that is the, what she's holding on to. The evidence she's got in hand that she could give out to what? America. So he gives her the deal of walking away because why? He wants to control the situation. Yeah. So, can't make this up. So let's see what it is. Again, the outside influence is manipulating what she's got in evidence, giving out to the American people by offering her the deal to walk away because he wants to control what's coming out. He wants to control anything that's got his name attached to it. So when it comes to what's being offered up, we have, the swords in the back, the truth coming out. And let's see what the other part of that is. The following part, the mind spin going forward. So what's offered up? He knows that this could be devastating to him. And I think he's offering up, the swords in the back and this charging forward mentally. You can either go the way of Jeffrey, or you can play ball and get out. You can be offered a pardon, okay? You can save your life. So let's see what we have. So the energy coming into it, charging forward, club in hand, energetically. We have the choices being made in life. And, they're this looking at the government or looking at those in charge, leadership, the people she's having to deal with, and their skewed idea. So what's going on today? We've got the new cup of abominations out there. God doesn't like what's coming, okay? We're from the White House. She's not real happy with what he's proposing. The challenge is the message about the action he expects her to do. Yeah, there he is. Domineering, in charge. And, I don't know much about it. Did I think of a pardon for her? No, I haven't really thought of it, but I could do it. But, out in the cold. Okay. So with the messages, if she puts out the truth, he knows he's out in the cold with this. So the potential outcome is these arguments. People are not happy with this. Him trying to hold on to the evidence, and it's become a bigger burden. Okay? Underneath of it, he's not going to like the harvest. Okay? He's not going to like the seeds that he's planted with this. Okay? So, again, it's all about the manipulation of what she's holding on to, what she knows, getting her to walk away. So we see the four corners, what's being offered, the struggle with that, the fight that's going on, the burden, and his mind spin. At the center of it, doesn't like what's coming. So we got the new cup of abominations from the White House. He's proposing to her. This is his life path of trying to, be the dictator, the one in charge, the mover, the shaker, the instigator. But with what's being offered, unfortunately, this club in hand, he's kind of out in the cold with some things. We've got the message about the actions when it comes to the authorities, what he expects her to do. So the life path, again, charging forward in this darker element. Like he said, he likes the evil angel churches because they like him, so, So what's being offered from the White House? The new cup of abominations, mentally charging forward, and just sticking the swords when it comes to what's being offered. It's making her a deal you can't refuse, okay? So when it comes to him standing in authority, trying to hold on because he doesn't like what's coming out, the message about the action, again, is out in the cold with it. The cup of abomination is creating more of a burden, and there's more fighting instilled when it comes to him and what he's doing from the White House. So this is backfiring on him, okay? He's planted these seeds, and now he's got to deal with the harvest of evidence. He keeps planting those seeds of what? Manipulation when it comes to the evidence. And what he's putting out to America, trying to walk away from it by controlling the situation. But the more he's trying to control it, the more it's backfiring and the more is coming out. Okay? So it's not going to go away. And if he thinks he's going to, wind up murdering the casino owner and walking away in the sunset, it's not going to happen. Okay? Not going to happen. So let's do the clarifying read and see what it has to say about all of this. Clarification of what's going on with it. Let's give these a good ruffle shuffle again. Come in, Lily, what you doing? Come in, Lily. Okay, let's see. In the center of it all, what do we have in the center? Yeah, these emotions and also this, democracy. But I think this is about his inability to control the emotions and what's coming out, what's being built, trying to build something with the message coming out, the message he's putting out. So what's being built? Yeah, not working well. It's got the nightmare going. And when it comes to the messages, what he's offering up, with his emotions, they're blocking, trying to block the information. What's being built, we're looking at the long-term nightmare that this is instigated. And what he's putting out, the message is offering up, he's trying to get to a better place, trying to skew the mentality surrounding this. But his mind is racing. His emotions have got his mind racing and trying to block the information. Okay? Underneath of it all, Tower. So what we have coming into it is America, what's being birthed, what they're seeing, and his trying to control the actions. We have the message about the action, and his abuse of power. Again, his trying to mentally control it from what? The White House. But he's feeling back to the edge with his manipulations of what? Trying to control and not liking the harvest, because the truth is coming out when it comes to his choices he's made in life, and he is battling. He's in a battle. Okay? He's in a battle. So yeah, not going well for him. His mind is racing. He's doing all he can to try to cover this up, to keep it from coming out, to get her to lie yet again and just accuse all the Democrats. It's Obama that was there, it was Biden that was there, it was Clinton that was there, Clinton and Hillary, and trying to set that up. Now, I have no doubt that Clinton was there. Okay, I'm not saying he is squeaky clean by any means. But we know that Trump was his bestie. Okay? Jeffrey likes the young girls. He's really a lot of fun. He likes the young girls on the younger side, and he's a lot of fun to be with. Yeah. So, that's what I'm getting today. We got the Gilda card. He wound up offing making sure that Epstein was taken care of, taken out of the way. His best buddy. And so now he's trying to get Ghislaine off the hook for her silence, for her implementing others with her setup of Clinton, etc. So, yeah, but it's backfiring on him. He thinks he's got this all on the QT and he can scoot it by, but people know what he's doing. And the more he tries to cover it up, the more it's coming out. And the more it just shows his absolute guilt. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Now, today I did see this big MAGA person that finally came out and said, look, if you continue to support him, you're supporting a pedophile. You're supporting the deep state. We wanted to get rid of the deep state. Well, he is the deep state. So, yeah, they're starting to wake up, starting to speak out. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll just continue forward day by day and watch this play out.